people are very worried. People have bought into the idea that it's a quick turnaround. I've had walk-in clients who came in and said, I had one who came in and said, I bought multiple condos, 6 or 7. They're all going to be ready 2025 through to 2028, for example. And the dominoes have fallen. I don't think I can close on this one, and that means I can't close on the rest. So, that's a very special case, perhaps. But there's lots of, individuals out there, families out there who have decided to invest in pre-construction condos when back in 2020 things were looking fantastic, and now we're in 2025 and things aren't looking too good. One of the reasons why I'm maybe seeing things happen now a bit earlier than the actual closing is in condos specifically. There's 2 stages of closing. There's an interim occupancy closing and a final closing. Interim occupancy is when you get possession of the unit, and they work from sort of bottom to top of the building. And then final closing is when registration happens and when you get ownership. So during that period of time, you get possession or occupancy of the unit, but you have to pay a fee, an interim occupancy fee, which is made up of 3 parts. The biggest part is interest on the balance of the purchase price. So you've put down 20%, you have 80% left to pay. Now, that rate is based on the Bank of Canada 1-year conventional mortgage rate at that time. So all these reviews that I carried out in 2020 or 2021, the rate was 2.74%, 3.29%. Now, what we're looking at its peak, it was up to about 7.8. It just went down yesterday, April 9th, to 6.09%. So that equates to doubling or more than doubling of what we thought these occupancy fees were going to be. So a lot of clients are reaching out. They're saying, I've got occupancy coming up in July, August, September. Can you give me an update on what the occupancy fees are going to be? And I plug it into my spreadsheet and it more than doubles, and it gives people a heart attack. And that's where we're seeing a lot of nervousness is we haven't even got to the closing yet, and they're contemplating, like, I can't cover these occupancy fees. I thought I was going to pay $2,500 a month. I'm now paying $5,000 a month. I can't rent it for that. I'm going to have to put money into this each and every month. So that's, as I said, I mentioned earlier, like, we're at a period where we haven't hit the potential defaults yet because things are still very much up in the air.